Hi there. The other week I was looking on eBay, like you do, at Cigar Guitars, and I saw this instrument, which is a one-string dulcimer necked cigar box guitar, and I liked the look of it and I bought it. It was only £20 plus postage, and it kind of started off at a chain of events that has been carrying on ever since. This guitar is made by a guy called Rhyan, who runs a little concern called Cig R Guitars. So if you look it up on Instagram, CIGR, and then guitars on the end of that, GUITARS, all one word. He's got loads of little Instagram videos that you click on and they repeat, of him playing lots and lots and lots of instruments that he's made and have gone off to their owners thereafter. And he makes some really good stuff. At the moment, as I do this video, he's got a really lovely couple of ukuleles on eBay. One's made out of a cake tin and the other one's made out of a cigar box. But he does really good stuff. So I thought I'd just show you the two that I own in a bit greater detail. I have done lots of videos with this particular box already, so you can see those on my YouTube channel, which is Green Plectrum Films. But I just want to show you this a little bit closer up. So this has got a cigar box. It's an aged Dunhill cigar box, which is quite apt for me because I'm fairly aged myself. He's put a little sound hole in it, which is nice. And there's a nut and bolt for the bridge. Then we have the usual graphic picture of a cigarette or something to do with the smoking on the back, which is correct, of course. We don't want to encourage people to smoke. And it's a nice little box. It's got a nice sound to it. The thing I really want to show you is the neck, which is handmade by Ryan. He doesn't use loads and loads of power tools or an expensive workshop. It's all done mainly by hand. And this neck is really lovely. I mean, a lot of cigar box guitars are just one piece of wood, but he uses a neck and he glues a fingerboard on top, and it's really nicely done. You'd never know that was done by hand. And it's got a proper nut. Sometimes they use another bolt up there or something, or a screw, but that's a proper nut. I don't know if it's bone, it's probably plastic with a groove cut in it. A decent machine head, and really nice. All the frets are beautifully finished off. No dodgy notes. Really impressed. The action's nice and low. And I've taken this into school, so I'm a school teacher, a few times, and the children just love this thing. They love playing it. As I say, I have made lots of videos playing this guitar. I will just give you a very quick tune on it. I'm going to play you a tune that I play with my Morris side, and it's called From Night Till Morn. And although I'm only playing one note at a time, as I can on this kind of instrument, it sounds great. It's really enjoyable to play. So that is one of Ryan's guitars. And I'm going to show you one that I took delivery of today. I like this so much I asked him to build me another one. And this is what he's done for me. Yeah, I was a little bit concerned about using a cigar box in school and probably being oversensitive, but just a bit worried that maybe a cigar box is not a suitable thing for children. On the other hand, of course, it could well be because of all the warnings about smoking. Anyway, that's another issue. Here's what I've had delivered today. This is a lovely old Co-op biscuit tin. So obviously it's metal. The cigar box was wood. So this is going to give us a very different sound. Have a look at this tin. It's a really beautiful pattern on it. Guessing it's pretty old. Absolutely lovely box, isn't it? And there's the CWS, which which I think stands for Cooperative Wholesale Society. That's something definitely from my childhood. And he's put some screws in it. And like the other guitar, it's a neck that has been really nicely put together. Two-piece, scarf joint there, I think they call that. Decent nut, decent machine head, and really nice behind. Feels really nice, and goes right the way through. It's been cut so it fits into the tin, and the tin's got some screws. So this isn't electric now as the other one. I mean, he can make them with piezo pickups in, but I just chose to have them both as acoustic instruments. So it's a beautiful thing, isn't it? It looks really, really good. Wasn't a lot of money. It cost me £20 plus postage. I mean, it's just ridiculous, isn't it? It's such good value for money, that. And I'll play it for you now. This has got a very different sound. Jury's out on which sound I like best. Probably preferring the sound of the cigar box, because obviously a tin is going to give you obviously nowhere near such a warm sound, but it's a different sound and I like it. And I'm going to play you that same tune on this one so you can compare it. I should also mention this has got a floating bridge like the other one, but this one is a piece of wood with a strip of metal. It's probably fret wire, I'm guessing, and there's a little shim underneath there to make sure we don't get any fret buzz. And I've set that so that the 8th fret is accurate, the 8th fret being the octave, of course. So there we are, two one-string guitars. This one is a canjo technically, the other one is a one-string cigar box guitar. Both with dulcimer necks, so they're diatonic, so you only get the notes of the major scale, apart from one extra note. I'll show you what that extra note is if you're not sure. Here's your do, re, mi scale. It's that note there that's extra, and that is the flattened 7th, which is used for if you're trying to do like a 7th chord. So this is tuned to D, so that would be a C note, and the true 7th is C sharp. But I do explain all this in other videos, so I won't go into great detail there. So both with diatonic necks, and very different instruments, but they sound great. And they are made by Rhyan of Cig R Guitars. As I say, look him up on the internet. He's a lovely chap, really, really nice, very humble man. And I don't think he realises how clever he actually is, because you know, I've seen a lot of these instruments and some of them are pretty poor, badly made. His are beautifully put together, and he really cares about what he does, and he's not greedy either. He doesn't charge crazy amounts for them. So if you contact him, I'm sure he'll build you what you want within reason. He's got stuff for sale already. Keep an eye on his Instagram feed and on eBay, and look him up there. And if you buy one of his instruments, I'm sure you won't be disappointed. Anyway, thanks for looking at that, and I'll see you in the next video.